Good afternoon, everyone. Indeed, it was a wonderful opportunity for the organizers for giving us this opportunity to come and do this conference. It would have been really nice if you all would have met face to face. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, we had to do this pre-recorded this thing. Let me introduce myself. My name is SriganeshVarun. I'm a lecturer under the Media and Communication departments of INTI International University in Illinois, and today's my topic is on the research which is carried out on film-induced tourism and Malaysian Indians, a study on Mani Ratnam films. Just a moment. Yes, the abstract. The aim of the study is to analyze the influence of maestro director Mani Ratnam films have an influence on Malayan Indian decisions to visit India. The researcher carried out a quantitative survey and collected statistical data from 342 respondents. Kollywood films plays an important role in the entertainment life of the Malaysian Indians. Tamil Indian films also have attractive backgrounds since they think they capture the eyes of the viewers. In this study, it is a case study of the director Mani Ratnam, who is known for his creativity and the vision of his filmmaking in turning commonplace into a fascinating places. The finding of the studies indicate and contribute to certain factors regarding film-induced tourism and Malaysian Indians on visiting the locations showcased in director Maniratnam films as a holiday destination in India. The introduction to this topic. Film-induced tourism explores the effects that films and TV productions have on travel decisions made when potential tourists plan their upcoming holidays or visit a certain destination. Films, documentaries, TV productions, and commercials inspire people to experience the location scenes in the content screen to explore a new destination. What are the various types of review of literature which has been carried out across the world in terms of this novel term which is called as film induced tourism? I've just taken four examples for the purpose of the study. Film-induced concept was for the first time introduced by Sui Beaton in 2005 and Natchan and Ritchie in 2006, and also interconnects with each other such as film tourism, movie-induced tourism, cine tourism, and film re-induced tourism. Schofield in 1996 says that film-induced tourism will become increasingly popular as more people get interested in cinematographic history through practical visiting experience. Film-induced tourism are those who seek out locations depicted on films. The author saying 14 and the Best 2004 in their researchers conducted an aftermath of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which promoted film-induced tourism in New Zealand. The author discovered that the main reason for visiting Hobbiton, a movie set or a movie set backdrop, was to enjoy the natural environment of New Zealand. For this, the government of New Zealand have promoted a lot in welcoming various filmmakers to come and shoot in New Zealand with various tax-free benefits, which related influenced people to go and visit tourism, which is otherwise called as Mid-Earth. Hudson and Ritchie in 2006 identified three advantages of using to attract tourists, which is improved destination image, successful destination branding, and good economic implications and increased tourist visitations. So these are the various literature which have proved the fact that yes, film-induced tourism have a great impact in influencing and bringing tourists. On the other hand, what is the purpose of the study is to figure out how much it influences Malaysian audiences or Malaysian Indians to visit any tourist destination which is shown in the film. Methodology. Many papers that are similar to studies were studied in order to construct the questionnaires. The survey was divided into four sections, and each question had Likert scale ranging from strongly agree to strongly disagree. The survey looked into whether Indian movies influenced them to choose a holiday destination in India, whether they love to travel to India, as directors Mani Ratnam film influenced them to visit the places shown in this film or not, was all these things, which is part of a quantitative survey which was being done with all the Malaysian Indians in terms of survey, or 342 were collected. Uh, the respondent were asked about the locations, places from his films that has piqued their interest to visit. Respondent given location and asked to choose one of it. Respondents were also asked if they would travel to those destinations again for a second or third time, if they would recommend it to their friends or family. And there are some of the questions included in the survey, such as demographic related questions, were also asked to determine common or general characteristics. The survey results were analyzed in a form of descriptive statistics, and the percentages are presented for easy understanding for common men to know that what is the percentage of Indians, especially Malaysian Indians, would like to go and visit India. Findings. As for the demographic section, age, gender, and occupation and travel behaviors, love to travel in the influence of Tamil movies to visit India were collected. Out of 342 responses, 57% were female and 43% of them were male. Most of the participants were among the age group of 18 to 35, followed by the age group of 36 to 44, which is 29.6%, and the age group of 45 to 55 at 19%. The senior tourists at the age of 56 and more were around the minority group with only 8.5%. As for occupation, majority of the respondents were private sector employees, followed by students, which is 31%, and government employees were 11%, and retirees were 5.6%. Second section, the question focused on Mani Ratnam, and respondents were asked whether they recognized him as a director, seen more than five of his films, and so on. 71.8% of Malaysian Indians agree to the fact that they do recognize Malaysians, and followed by agree with 25.4% and neutral at 2.8%. The respondents were also asked if they love to watch Mani Ratnam film as soon as they get released. Both strongly agree and agree were at 40.8% and were chosen by respondents, and 16% point neutral and 1.4% used to disagree. The respondents were asked if they notice the beautiful sceneries every time they watch during Mani Ratnam film, and majority of the respondents choose strongly with 67.6%, followed by agree, which is 26.8% and 4.2%. Both disagree and strongly agree were chosen by 1%. Each of the respondents strongly agreed they have visited places shown in Mani Ratnam films for their holiday in India. Both agree and neutral are in the second place, followed by disagree. Over half of the respondents strongly agreed that they seek information from online about the location after watching the film, followed by agree, which is 21%, and neutral, which is 11%. As for the movie location that piqued their interest, 44% of the people like Kashmir. The ice, the second location that piqued their interest to visit is Kerala, and followed by Ooty, and followed by Delhi. On the fifth place is Karnataka, and the last next comes is Madurai, and one respondent choose Jammu. These are the places which has been shot in various Mani Ratnam films, and out of these, Kashmir got the highest impact and attention for people to go. The respondent asked if Mani Ratnam has influenced them to visit India, and 37.3% are strongly agreed, and 33.1% chose agree, and 22.5% chose disagree was chosen by 6.3%. Near the end of the study, respondent asked if they intend to revisit the location for the second or time. Majority of the people choose agree, which is 38%, followed by neutral with 28%, and strongly agree not far behind with 28.2%. Conclusion. This study does contribute to the review of literature regarding film-induced tourism. First of all, there are few researches that has done regarding the directors Mani Ratnam, but no studies have done regarding the influences of his films having an impact on Malaysian Indians in terms of inducing them to go and visit more destination. As mentioned, Tamil movies plays a huge role in Malaysian Indians' entertainment life. Therefore, they do feel induced watching Tamil films, especially films that have beautiful backdrops and backgrounds. In terms of cinematography, it attracts the people to go and visit the destination. This study addressed films induced tourism and Malaysian Indians regarding director Mani Ratnam films. Findings of the study suggest that Malaysian Indians are indeed influenced by director Mani Ratnam films, and they do want to visit or have visited the director's destination showcased in the films, or they will recommend it to their friends to go and visit those stunning places. Thus, Mani Ratnam film contributes to the development of tourism not only in India but even outside its country. Thank you. With that, I've concluded my presentation of the research study which is carried out about film-induced tourism and the director's case study on Mani Ratnam films, whether the Malaysian Indians are getting influenced or not. Thank you very much.